Yo, huddle up, huddle up,
Huddle
huddle
up,
up,
huddle
huddle up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up.
We got episode 66 of the Ravens Huddle. We back once more, man. Once again. We appreciate y'all for huddling up with us, man. We got the Dubski last week. You got your boy Mike.
Yes, indeed. Got your boy Rich.
Guys, Zay in the back, man. This is week 11.
Yes, sir.
It's getting to that serious time, man.
Well, before we get into the talks about the game, I want to talk about something that I did yesterday that I got to do with my pops. And by yesterday, I mean Thursday for the people who are going to hear this a little bit later. It might come out Saturday. But I was able to go down. My dad was a member who actually purchased Champions Club access. So this whole football season, me and my brother have been alternating going down to the Champions Club. It's amazing down there.
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Salute to the hospitality down there. Everybody, as soon as you reach the door, it's immediate hospitality. But with the price range, I see why y'all giving me that hospitality. So thank you for that. And again, thank you to Pops for giving me the access.
Appreciate that, man.
But they had an event for all of the Champions Club's members down there where they gave us access to, this event was held in what's called the Black Wing. And I'm sure some of you who do have access to us that listen to us, hit us in the comments if you down there in the Black Wing. Because if you are, you need to hit us up. I just want to see what it's like down there, for real. You know what I mean? But I got to see it at this event. This event was laid out. It was perfect. They had, of course, free drink, free food, just like all of the areas up there. My pops being, we very humble people up here sometimes, man. So we don't be expecting certain things. But Dad was like, was that free? When I got the drink, I was like, yeah, it was free, man. We up here in the Black Wing with it. But he ended up getting a coffee because he didn't know if that would be free. But again, that's just how our mindset is wired in. Yeah. This whole event was luxurious. I will say, they didn't pick the best speaker to come in there. I'm not gonna hold you. It was like the basically the head guy that's like the college scout person for the most part, which again is an interesting role because he did scout. I wish he would have. I wish I could have heard more because where we sat at, it was a little bit further in the back, and there was like a group of people concentrated in the front where he was actually talking. But I really did want to hear like his mind frame going in and getting like Mike Green and getting Starks and all those guys. So that would have been good to actually hear, but it was kind of hard to hear and there was mad people in there. But in this event, we got access to, of course, the beautiful bar that's up there. Got the Black Wing sign. Got that. I got a picture with my pops in front of that. Got access to one of the suites up there, so I got to see what it's like inside a suite. Again, I'm a humble person, fam. I never been inside no suite. I haven't had the access to it yet. Yeah. It was very nice to see it there, man. I see why people like them suites and everything. Nothing but food and drink up there.
Yeah, some people got that
the luxurious food, too. It's not just chicken nuggets and stuff like that. Like real food up there. I had the good brisket. Delicious brisket was up there, mad good. But we ended up, they also gave us the option. Also there was a, what is that called? A lottery. A lottery for 3 signed footballs, man. My dad signed up for it. He did not get selected. But the options were Linderbaum, Zay Flowers, and I want to say either Tylen Wallace or somebody else. But it was 3 options, man. We wanted that Linderbaum. Yeah, that's the one Pops wanted it because we wanted to get that for Cuz, man.
Yeah, shout out Cuzzo.
We needed that Linderbaum, but we didn't get it, man. And salute to everybody that won, though it felt rigged. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just throwing it out there. It felt a little rigged. Some of the winners got up beforehand, before the name was announced,
The richest
I swear,
kid with the largest investment.
They gotta chill. You know how the fans coming down on everybody for anything.
Let's drop dime on y'all quickly, But no, again, the event was well worth it. We ended up being able to tour the locker room. So I'm able to go. We able to hit the elevator, go down the steps. Walk back there to see how when they coming in, when you see them with the good clothing on, that's where I'm walking through, I got to walk through that.
I don't mean to cut you. I didn't realize it was. I didn't put 2 and 2 together when I went. It was the wall until my lady told me after. I said, "Oh man, I would have took some fly photos because you know how I get locked in with this that stuff." Facts. I was so mad, but it was hard. Now I'm thinking about that house where they come in.
That's where they walk through, walk down.
They got their
fits on, got the good bag on, got the on. Yeah, so that was a great experience. Just seeing the locker room when you enter, and of course, people who have seen it. This is where legends pass through here. an epic mural of our best players that you probably had on the Ravens over the time frame. And then on the other side, it's an acronym. I don't know what it stands for, but it's WIN, which, of course, we all know what that means.
Yeah.
Win that thing. And then it's team. Like, that's it. And then you walk in, and it's a beautiful locker room set up for the guys with nothing in there. Because Lamar really
does Lamar have his own beautiful shrine away from everybody else?
Nah, he has his own. So they have it broken down by position groups. Yeah. You can basically tell somewhat. There's some people kind of sprinkled in there, like some of the guys that he probably just picked up real quick. But it's by groups. So he's over there with the. I think it's the more
Titans.
Tight ends.
I knew Lamar would be honorable. Like
running backs. I think running backs might be over there with him.
Yeah, he's just in the corner. It's nothing crazy.
Right in the corner. Yeah. But that's where everybody flocked to take their pictures. You got to sit inside the locker room with the inside the locker with the Lamar Jackson joint. But Pops, being the honorable guy he is. Locked in with Cuzzo. He was like, yo, I need to find the Linderbaum joint. We got the picture in front of the Linderbaum.
Yeah.
Salute to Linderbaum, though he might not be here next year, man. That really makes me sad.
We're going to talk about that later.
That really makes me sad, man.
They're trying to throw us off, man. We're going to get into that. Did it make you more mad, even though it's gone? That once you got in the locker room, you're like, yo, why was games in here in the first place?
Was it in the locker room or was it in the practice facility locker rooms? Because I'm confused
That's
now.
That's a good question.
Like, I'm assuming it was in the locker room.
Nah, because their real locker rooms is the castle.
Yeah.
That's what they at.
Yeah.
So that probably more so.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because if they was in the bank, yo.
Yeah, no. They wasn't having that. Like, no way. You lock in game time when you come to the bank. We can do that at the training facility. But he pulled them out the training facility. Yeah. You know my boy is super locked in.
Super locked.
But final thing there, we ended up, again, Pop's injury reserve all season as far as a fan. So for him to be able to do all this, I was tearing up a little bit. Yeah, as we was walking out the stadium, it felt great to see my dad in there with me. He hasn't been able to be down there all season, so this was great. So we got to go down to the field. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get down there because of steps to get down there, and I didn't want him having to do all that based upon everything that he'd been going through at this point. So he just chilled out up there and waited for me, and I took like a nice long video of everything so he could see everything. But, man, phenomenal event. Hospitality, A++++++. Y'all know what y'all doing down there with the hospitality. Who y'all got hired down there? Y'all got them. Y'all got the right ones. And salute to the Ravens. All of the Ravens, people who are operating down there, from the people serving the food to the people that are the upper echelon, everybody. That's how you make this work, and it really did feel like we was congratulated. Considering my dad spent a pretty good grip of money for those tickets, I appreciate that. So salute to the Ravens.
I was gonna say
that's hard.
On some real stuff, he deserved like an entrance, yo.
Yeah,
like during game day, yo.
Come on,
because how long he's been there. With the seats, the bread that's been spent there.
I know somebody in operations be listening to us, yo. This is last name Minor, yo. Look us up. We've been around for a long time down there.
And they got us. And also there's a story behind this. We ain't gonna divulge. That's even more so for y'all.
That's more for Dad to tell once it comes on.
Yeah, but he got a real story, yo. Like he really deserved like man. Yeah. He just the smoke and everything.
Hit the comments of the Ravens, yo. Tell them Ravens Huddle Pops need to come through, yo. The Ravens Huddle Pops need to come through the Jones.
Absolutely, yes, yo. Somebody tag up. Do what you gotta do.
Tag us
Please
in.
help us out, yo. Please help us out.
But again,
that's tough, yo.
That was just a quick little intro.
Before we get into it, let's just say like, comment, share. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, man. We definitely appreciate y'all getting those comments. Always tell us where you're from. We always get something new that's really dope and really appreciate it. And if you somebody who do it every time and every comment, like Houston homie and stuff like that,
Houston homie,
definitely do that. We love to hear it, and we love to just know where everybody is from.
And also to the enemies out there, aka the Browns fans. Hit us up. Tell 2 to 3 enemies, yo, about us, yo. Tell them. I need to hear about it, yo.
Real enemies.
Yeah. It's rough down there, though. I don't even want to talk like that because, I remember how I felt at 1-5, yo. It was disgusting. So I just want to win, and we keeping it humble till we take that thing away this year, man.
Yeah, but what do we have this week with the guys?
Well, matter of fact, I just thought about because I was going to let it pass because I feel like we did a show in between. We didn't. Definitely went to that away game.
Yeah. We're
gonna
get
into that.
All right, but because I know it's a previous game.
Salute to Zay for making it down there.
Zay was the ops last Sunday and showed out, took over the town.
Me and a bunch of other fellas showed up there and was representing. Of course, was with another a friend of mine that was made it more fun though, because he's actually a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
Shout out everybody that was.
But my homeboy who was from there isn't a Vikings fan. He's a Steelers fan. So it was a really fun occasion, yo.
Steelers
a bunch of Ravens
disgusting.
fans and a Steelers and a Vikings fan there. But what I will say was proud of the boys. I think because y'all did the post game and it was fantastic. If you haven't checked it out, check it out, man. There's some visuals on there also that you can get a little bit of, the feel of how it was to get up in there. Fantastic atmosphere. I'm not gonna lie.
It looked crazy. I'm
not gonna lie. State of the art.
I was jealous.
I feel like I had more leg room.
It looked crazy.
It
really did look crazy.
Dope in there.
Their new traditions, because y'all talked about the game, excellent game. I know it didn't look as clean, but some of them playoff games is gonna probably be like that. Or playoff game. That's how sometimes you just gotta win like that. They did just enough and the defense stepped up. We all know I don't want to go back too far because I want to explain what was happening in there, though. A few of the things, just to show them love. First of all, for all their fans, we do like a fan report. We always talk about the fans. And the AFC North so far has been, as a collective, the best fan bases that have come across. We all high praise for Detroit. That's like, I think we all agree that was like the best fan base we came across.
Mm-hmm. They were so cool, yo.
Chicago was straight for the most part. I had one guy that was sitting next to me that wasn't supposed to be sitting next to me. That was a funny story, but other than him, everybody else was cool. So, and then this, man, they were just really cool. He had a couple frustrated fans, but they were really nice in general. Stadium is amazing. When you walk in, you know how like you got the corridors and stuff like that, and you walk through that to get to the field?
Yeah.
So you walk through security, but you still outside, and they got like a little, big open space. Once you go through the next doors, it like hits you in the face your first time. Like, you in there.
Yeah.
You're like smack in the field. It's a beautifully designed once you, at least on one of those entrance sides. You're like, oh snap, and you just everything just hitting you at once. You're like, this is hard. Like
into that thing.
You see when we walked in, the horn was up to the left. Okay. I was like, oh yeah, they about there. Their traditions. Yeah, I posted something. The clapping, I appreciate the clap, the sound.
That's why I did that in the beginning.
Yo, they had a lot of stuff. Like we
need to have something like that.
It was collegiate-esque in there, bro. It was really like we have our stuff. But I had to give it. They was turning it. But I think a lot of that stuff has happened since they had the new joint. Mm-hmm. They had the large drums, but the wildest joint, and I'm gonna get off it. Was I think the third quarter or something? It was like an intermission or something like that. And all you see is the lights get dim in there. It's like, wait, what is going on, yo? It's already grayish outside because they got so much glass, which is amazing. And you're like, yo. And then they change it a little purple. So you're like, it's starting to, they making storm sounds and stuff like that. You're like, what is going on? I don't know if they turned the fans up or not. Maybe I'm tripping, but I felt like you could feel a little more wind in there or something. I was like, well, yo, what's going on?
They had the turbines going.
They had all of a sudden, I think like everybody all of my boys and stuff who's not from there was like, we all kind of collectively was like, yo, am I tripping? Is that snow? They had fake snow falling from the
faux snow is hard.
Bro, it was crazy. I was like, oh no. This is why I'm telling everybody, yo, especially that place, the way they got things set up, if they get a quarterback, it's gonna be hell playing in there. Because at first, I know y'all was talking about it sound more Ravens like. It was like that mostly for the second half.
Okay.
That first quarter and a half-ish.
It was excellent.
Bro, I'm in there like, yo, it is extremely loud in here. Yeah, I don't know how they didn't have more pre-snap penalties. Salute them, but that's a testament to them working throughout the week. Yes. Harv said he was pumping in a lot of horns and stuff. They do horn. They do a lot of stuff in there, and the sound can't escape. It's just bouncing all over the place. I'm like, oh my gosh. They were struggling to score. I was like, yo, y'all got to score soon. Yeah. Because it's going to get hectic.
It was scary at first,
and they calmed that crowd down. But excellent facility. Their store, we went in there. Excellent looking joint. I just want to give them a little because I like that. I like that city. A lot. I've been
next
there
year. I'm again. This to my boy Mike. He called me out because he was hyped because we were supposed to go to that Minnesota game. That was a game we had discussed anyway. Yeah. And we started off kind of crazy, so we fell off that a little bit. And then I had some other things come up, so I wasn't able to make it. But next year, I'm going to make it out there, and I'll be sure wherever there is. We'll figure that out next year. We're gonna do at least 1 or 2 games. Who knows about
next year? Might be 2. You never know. Yo. You never know.
If the Ravens, you hit us up, you know what I mean. We could travel along with y'all names if y'all need us.
Y'all want the real fan spill about it, man. Like just keep.
We shoot the real, man.
Everything, man.
We just keep it real.
This is where you want to come.
Well. On to this week, you feel me? Everybody, we had amazing lead up. Both of us had leads. It's fire lead up. Let's just say, let's get this out the way because we can speak. You know what? I'm not even gonna bring his name up this week. I'm gonna start with an unsuspected person. Then we can get into a lot of other stuff.
Okay.
Monk out his own mouth said, Keaton deserves to play more.
Thank you.
Yo, thank you.
I'm
taking a little different path
on with that though. Like, why haven't they been playing? All right, never mind. Go ahead.
No.
I just want to. I don't understand. And he's played well when you give him the ball.
He's been getting more opportunities, but still seem like it's that Justice Hill. Well, Justice Hill is going to be out this week.
He was banged up last week.
Yeah. So he's going to get his opportunities, but it's that whole Justice Hill does his job well,
very well.
That's the thing, and it's like. Part of that line looking shaky also is like, yo, we need at least this guy who we know for a fact can block, yo, just in case. I think that's another reason, just an extra pass protection as well.
Yeah, it's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Yes. He did have that little slick, little short run.
What?
Yes,
that run was
nice.
Hard up the middle,
and it was slippery because I don't think they expected that, yo. For him to get it right there,
that's
up the
why,
middle,
like
that
Mike
was
said,
slick.
He should be playing though.
No. I'm talking about Justice Hill.
Oh, Justice Hill's run.
Remember?
Okay, I didn't see his run.
Yeah, I think that was that the touchdown in the red zone? If I'm mistaken.
I know he got the touchdown.
He
I
did
thought that was
It was. They was. Normally they would touch
touchdown.
push and this and that.
Yeah.
And they kind of just and gave it to and they not seeing Derrick Henry back.
But Keaton Mitchell had a crazy run.
He did.
Bro,
and that run was
all
insane.
Ricard did was just open the seam a little bit. He should be the inside running back because
right
can't
up the
see
middle.
He could run well up
directly up the middle.
I think one of y'all called it. Derrick Henry is almost too tall. You can see him coming through the hole.
He needs
with a smaller back.
Pops told me
with a smaller back. It's like, oh, you don't see him until he's already there, and if he hits that hole,
and Derrick Henry he needs just a little more space to
like 2 steps.
Because once he gets his couple steps,
all he needs is 2 steps.
Yeah.
All he needs is 2 steps.
He's a problem.
Yeah, that's it.
But honestly, low key, he should be able to get 2 steps. That guard play is trash, yo. Again,
Fa'alele, bro.
And Voorhees too, though. Like, no, I saw it was a guy.
That
I can't
side,
remember his YouTube channel, but I watched.
It's both of them.
He does film, and he broke down both. I was like, yeah, they both really.
That right side is bad, man.
But Keaton definitely this week is his week. It's that simple. He has the opportunity to really, really, really step out. I would like to see him get. He said like what 10 to 12 or 12
he said something
15,
around that.
Something right around there. That's it. I would like to see him get about 14, 15.
I ain't going to lie.
Utilize him this week, man, and just have them guessing. You know what I mean? I know. Was it Delpit? He spoke about basically he had broke one against them the last time he was healthy. He was like, "We think we game planned up for it." Yeah, you think so? Because I think he's like got game changing speed.
Totally different team.
You gonna have to prove it now.
Yeah. And that was a totally different squad y'all played
against. Yeah, totally.
Respect.
Derrick Henry wasn't even here neither. Yeah. So they know. He said they know what type of players coming in that building. So it's gonna be really good. I just wanted to put some light on that because it's like it's known in there. I don't know who's saying he should or shouldn't. I mean, we know like who has final say and stuff, but I know a lot of people was like last week definitely like Keaton should have played a little bit more. They might have broke the game up more.
Why wouldn't you keep running him though?
Even on that,
especially when the interior line was looking shaky.
Yeah, it's like, bro, he's still breaking stuff. All he need, and he's so fast. He's out the backfield quickly.
Even on that drive, specifically when he got that run up the middle, they pulled him. After he got that, I think it was one run after that, and they pulled him. And we never saw him again.
And there was like nice runs. Though, I think like 15 yards a pop.
Personally, I feel like you just mixed them up a little bit more in the first half. Had them fighting for their life, trying to chase the speedster. Lightning. We've seen this with dual running back situations before. Then you have Derrick Henry every now and then with the power, and then I would say go heavy Henry in the second half. Because even in that Vikings game, after them dudes was making business decisions.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they really can implement a 2-back set though, and it will be easy money.
Before Henry exploded for the crazy year that he had last year, like that's what I anticipated. I anticipated him being our power back. Exactly, we were looking at him to be our red zone guy, our goal line guy, that kind of thing. We weren't even looking for him to do what he did.
Second half guy, just
I wasn't looking for him to do what he did last year. That was astounding. Yeah. So let's figure that out, man. Get Keaton in the game, bro. Get Keaton in the game.
But they also got a block, yo.
Yeah.
Because
Derrick Henry still
like, yo, I've never seen Derrick Henry get tackled this much in the backfield.
To me, he still got another 1,800-yard season in him if they just open the lanes up. Yeah. Just a little bit more. You seen as soon as Pat came back, lanes was opening up a little bit more, and he started 75 yards.
Show you how bad that guard play is, though. That guard play is pretty bad.
Just want them to get better, man.
Please, yo.
It doesn't look like they're going to switch him out. I know Carson Vincent was in uniform last week.
Yeah.
He could have played it.
Okay. Happy belated birthday to that guy.
Oh yeah. And Malachi today. Yeah.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about my boy later. You feel me?
Malachi.
But some news that I know y'all seen. They said our Darius is back. He was on the opposite field working out.
I saw that just a few hours ago before we started recording.
Because they talked about it today.
Didn't he tear his Achilles?
I don't think they necessarily rushing him back.
They're working him out.
Remember, Suggs came back from the Achilles wild short.
Long as he's strong.
He might have been on the no weapon.
I might be tripping. I might be. Because I'm like, Achilles, you don't usually bounce back that quick from that. That's usually like a year.
Suggs came back in I don't know, was it even 6 months?
I feel like it was a quick turnaround.
Yeah, bro. I don't know how that happened. Maybe because football it's not the same continuous motions as basketball and certain things like that. So they probably could get away with a little bit more. But our Darius, and then Harb said, it's not that he was just on a practice joint. He said he's looking like he might be able to, practice before the year's out. That was what he said.
Oh, snap.
I was actually surprised because, he never overly, now he might get reprimanded after something, but he never really comments like that with injured players.
He hedges everything.
I was like, whoa. He must be really healthy.
Super hedging, yo. That's hedging Harry right there.
But now the thing is, if he did, for sake, what do you do with that?
Yeah, you got to figure out at that point if somebody becomes.
Can he play some more slide? Because if Marlowe's
you can rotate him around kind of like how you did Kyle. You know what I mean? So you just throw him in there on some. Throw him out there. But now it's a wild card.
Alohi.
You just take
I don't want to talk about stuff in the future, but it's it's so many riches. But the good thing about Malachi and really I'm not all of them really actually even Alohi Malachi Alohi. We already know Kyle can play every position, and our Darius can do multiple things. Yeah. I mean, some of these guys can play, nickel, corner, I mean, it's you know what I mean? So it's
Marlo
really interesting.
Too, yo. I think they should bring him closer because he really can hit, yo.
No, he be hitting.
He still can
dog
out.
Got fined for it.
Dog out. Let him get on a Kyle-esque inside role too, yo.
That's another.
Especially
if
he's losing that step.
Is he another one out?
Yes. Marlon is out. But we'll get into the injuries right after this because it's rolling. We rolling into it at this point, but So I was just gonna say it's good. Our Darius is one of our favorite guys since he's been here, man.
I miss him. Yeah.
I had some photos up when I was on the field that game day, which is dope. So I was just kind of like, dude, good. This is good to see him out there. You feel me? I love seeing that. He was in his sweats and stuff. But I was like, that was just good to see. Walking and working and everything.
Still wearing the braids, ripping your hairline back, yo. I respect it.
He's still somewhat of a young boy, man.
He's a warrior.
That's a respectful thing. So I won't say the other thing they calling all the young guys now, but yeah. So with injuries this week, man. First of all, matter of fact, I'm gonna say that one last because I'm like that's the one I'm a little most like.
I know what you're talking about.
So Justice Hill will be out. Marlon Humphrey will be out. Rashad Bateman with that ankle injury. I didn't even realize it happened it was until I knew it looked weird.
I was hot
watching the game, but they was on the front end, and then
I didn't peep it.
Yeah. I knew it looked a little weird because I thought he got the touchdown.
Me too.
Because I'm literally on the furthest end of that.
And he would have if he didn't do that hip drop tackle that. But again.
It was crazy because I was speaking with another fan. I was like, because they was talking about the whistles and all of that. And I was like, but it was two other Ravens fans in front of us. That was kind of hard. So we had like a little semi-Raven section. But I was like, he was like, who cares if we get a few calls? I'm complaining because we get a few calls. I was like, we still one of the only teams that they allowed a hip drop in the NFL.
Yeah.
And that happened later. That was before that happened, No flags, so it is what it is, man. But hopefully he gets healthy because they said it's a high ankle sprain. So I'm like, that's normally not good.
Yeah, it's bad.
Especially for a receiver.
I'm
but
hoping not. But.
Devontae Walker will be playing this week.
Yeah, touchdown.
Opportunity time.
Touchdown
Tez.
yo.
Yeah, touchdown Tez, yo. If
you
you get another one this
that's
week.
Touchdown Tez.
He got play. Yeah. And you heard it here. Rich said it first, yo. We got to start. Yeah. I don't even want to get into that. We've seen
touchdown Tez.
He got to play.
I know y'all watching, fam.
Jay Higgins is going to be out this weekend. But the one I'm like, oh man, all of these, you want all of these guys to play. But the one, because he's looking like he might start getting dominant. And we always want a pass rusher out there. But Mike Green is questionable.
That scares me a little bit, man. That scares me a little bit.
With an ankle injury, yo.
I want him to keep getting his
He keep bending too much, yo. Remember that one photo? I don't know if he should be bending that much on his
man. That ankle looked like it was almost dislocated, but it was hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, yo, bro. It had to bend that, yo. Because a few of the moves against the Vikings, yo, he was looking crazy
with the jello. Yo, I might swerve in that corner. Whoa.
He's still young.
Nasty ankle severed joint. No.
My leg would break.
Yeah.
What? In like so many places if I tried that.
To do
with
it.
all my weight.
260 plus pound guy.
And bend the corner like that. You got to put all your weight on one ankle.
Yeah.
The ankle.
Oh my God.
It looked like when they be doing the motorcycle racing and be leaning all the way to the side, yo. I'm like, nah, yo.
I seen Hunter. This is sidebar. Hunter on the Texans. He did like a one leg jump into a like football move off the line. I know that Achilles was like, yo, chill out.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, it's 275 pounds about to land on this one.
Mike Green is so young. Like the young guys gotta he gonna learn patience and stuff. But yo, when you watch a game, yo, he pulls every trick, every move out the book, yo. It's like, yo, he got so much energy right now. He do a spin, a swim, a cut, a slide, a hop and jump. I'm like, yo, you gotta chill, yo. It look hard.
He gotta find his bag. He gotta find his bag.
And then pull that move out maybe every 3 games. When you know you like, yo, because I respect it. And listen, I understand, but he gonna realize, I'm not saying I don't know exactly why his ankle is, but now that he has maybe a little, what's the name, you ain't gonna be able to do stuff like, so he's gonna realize and learn over time. But the energy of it, yo, every time, especially that Vikings game, I was like, yo, he's noticeable on that field, yo. You like, yo.
That's because he got that crazy tackle for loss. He was hyped. Yeah, he was trying to get that. He was trying to get that. That tackle for loss was tough.
Oh, shoot! Quick sidebar. Another person that had him hyped, and I'm glad that they showed because I couldn't tell what was being said clearly sitting in the stands, but you could see Keandre Jackson energy. But they had them mic'd up, yo. He is wired, yo. I love it, yo. I love it, yo. Hey, he be talking trash. Yeah, he's a
full-on football player.
A professional football player. Yo.
I
play football, bro. I know position. I play football.
I love it. I love the special team guys.
Now he's in on every special team.
They understand that special teams is almost just as important as offense and defense. And it's not like, oh, I feel like I gotta be playing defense here or this and that. It's like, no, I come to work to do this job, yo.
Yeah.
I love players like that, yo.
Bro,
like,
every time
this is how I make my living.
He's the first man down there and he's hitting somebody.
You noticed in that Miami game, Mike.
He's in there somewhere.
That was definitely a call on y'all.
Yo, he's in there somewhere. Like, yo, he's a crash
punch out on
bro.
The kick return.
Yeah.
I enjoyed his press conference after this last game where he was talking about it. He's just being out there, being able to play football is what makes him excited.
That's what I'm talking
So
about.
a special teams guy like that is that's what you get.
I like that.
And like you said, it's just as, if not a little bit more significant in there. Because you could change the whole game like he
literally.
did. Like, yo.
Literally, yo.
Yo, that forced fumble was amazing.
Kick returns, all that type, like that stuff be changing. That's he's the person that was needed the last 2 years when they just needed one turnover in the game, yo. A snow game last year, no turn. He would have got a turnover.
He would have had that last year.
So sure,
that Bills game, he would have had it.
Would have had a turn. He would have punched it out in the snow, bro. It's too. Come on, yo. Like, that's... I had to show him a little bit. That was even on the bingo card today,
he's
yo.
Balling out, yo.
Yeah. That's how you end up on the field.
I'm letting it go because it's like, he's not wrong. That boy been balling, yo. He looking like a special teams all-star, yo.
And he was
legit, like, yo.
Up on that wire.
You gotta think, when did he get here? Like 2-3 weeks ago? And, yo, he's in on a tackle.
Yeah, he just started playing
every punt. I'm like, yo, he's literally somewhere near the ball doing something.
Seeking missile.
Yeah.
If I'm the special teams, I'm just trying to clear it to make sure he can get to it. You know,
true.
That's the team where it's like Russell Wilson. Remember the first year he did the triple dub, and even the years after they was Clinton. They had Steven Adams could grab every rebound known to man, like Mitchell Robinson. But he was just clearing it out so Russ can get his 10 rebounds. Yeah. That's what I want. Just set up.
Oh, Westbrook.
Yeah, get your position and make sure Andre Jackson could get in position to make a play. That's all I'm saying. I just want to put that out there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Draymond looked good last week.
Yeah, man. I'm happy for that guy, man. I was talking about.
He played a lot of snaps.
You didn't. Who was it that said? Oh, that was my boy Mike. I was talking to my boy Mike about it. He didn't even realize he was in the game.
I didn't know.
But he had.
I saw that ugly number 41.
That 41. I looked for that, and he was in there impactful.
Number. Yes.
5'8" was the real one though. That was like that silent guy that was hooping last week, man.
Yeah. Taven Bryant.
It's been a few. I couldn't remember how to say it last week.
It's been a few.
Yo. He's balling. I didn't know he was a vet though. He's a vet.
Yeah, he was on the practice squad.
He's
getting his opportunity. They've been playing him. He's had pressures on the quarterback.
He's doing.
I think he's had some hits on the quarterback as well.
He's a dog.
He's like 6'4", like slightly under 300 or so.
That combo.
Can play inside a little bit. Yo, this.
Yeah. That little combination we had in there between with the Draymond, it was I think it was Mike Green, him, and I think it might have been Travis Jones.
Travis Jones.
When them four was
Hold
in
on,
there?
they threw big CJ in there. He got
I did see CJ as well.
Oh, yeah.
TJ is huge. Yo, if he
Can't
keeps
pronounce
getting
his last
slightly,
name.
I'm gonna get that right. I'm gonna get that right, especially as he keeps playing because. He got one of the tips. Yo, they put an emphasis. I heard Zach Orr talking about it this week. They put an emphasis on, getting your hands up.
Yeah, for sure.
They been getting a lot of tips.
You saw it in this game for sure.
Yo, if you can't
They've been working.
Sometimes the pressure is not to necessarily sack the quarterback. Sometimes it's to get him uncomfortable, make him throw a little faster, and get your hands up.
Disruption, man.
And it changed a lot of
games.
I think it was a second or a third or something like that.
The defense was just tenacious.
And it really, really helped out, like on one of those joints that it just kind of stopped their momentum last week. Yeah. So, if that line just,
I'm excited.
Travis just stay healthy because Travis just be pushing folks back now. I know. The healthy he be getting, he just be.
He was stuffing the run a little bit. It was great.
Yeah. But Taven, right
he
now,
like a menace.
It could be a special year when you start seeing the unsung guys, just making a name for themselves,
Taven was looking like my boy Kelly Gregg out there, young Kelly Gregg out there.
He's dogging out for sure.
I miss Kelly Gregg, buddy, young buddy.
And the Goose, man. I saw some clips of him randomly last week. I was like, dang.
That was when we had the hefty line.
That super
Sam
hefty.
Adams.
Sam Adams. Oh my God.
Like 800 pounds of man up there.
They were crazy.
And everybody was aggressive though and like the hit though. It wasn't no like regular big guys.
DEs back. Michael McCray was like massive for a defensive end.
He was a hitter.
Peter Boulware was big as heck for a linebacker.
He was a hitter.
If you ever see the joints, Ray Lewis be like this by easily the smallest person back there,
Ray Lewis wasn't even a guy. At first, it was supposed to be Peter Boulware originally. But no,
Ray Lewis shined out because Ray started
Ray Lewis
catching
became
picks
his own thing,
running them back.
He turned into the Terminator. It just clicked, and he just
anything.
He seek and missile literally, But he always played well when you got the big dudes,
Yes, sir.
in front of him, and that's why. Other than Roquan getting, I don't know what he was doing on one of those joints when he ran into, I think it was the back of CJ or Travis, and they brushed a little run. I didn't know what I think y'all kind of spoke about it last week. I was like, I don't know, but other than that,
Roquan, man. I still think that pick. I think that pick. I think that was a pick.
Yeah, I can see what they was.
No,
I seen it move. I seen it.
But he had it so sturdy. It was like, I already got the ball
hell of a play,
to my body before
That's a good play, man. Roquan, I didn't expect that.
That game should have been. They shouldn't even scored what they scored.
And not at all.
The game could have been even worse.
That's why
that was because Marlo
red zone play. No, it was because in the red zone, the first 4 times in the red zone, we didn't score a touchdown.
No, I'm talking about the Vikings. That would have stopped them from even getting that last touchdown.
I'm talking about when Marlo was in there, he was back there for the sack, but he had that cast on, so he couldn't tackle anybody. He got
the two crazy plays for them to get that
crazy playoff to get that touchdown.
They really only should have. Really was like 13 points.
We would have stopped
them. Two wild catches and weird joint that, but it is what it is. But Marlon was back there. But good to see that. My fault. The Taven joint, I had it marked down there. I'm glad you said that,
My boy, 5'8".
Whew. But anyway, we got to get into some funny stuff we saw this week. the uncredentialed freelance writer for the Bleacher Report. I want to make sure I say it that way because journalism is a loose word nowadays, and it's very few journalists. And we know we don't name call. We'll joke around and say this, but we don't want to name call on here. So I'll just say what's a fact about him. The freelancer. I don't even think he has a Twitter account or a fully functioning one. And he had to. I know most people saw it this week. If you're a real Ravens fan, man, like talking about Lamar Jackson's the most overrated quarterback in the league.
You got to rage bait, man. Rage bait.
Clearly,
sickening.
Yo, that's why I don't even get mad no more. It's like, yo, either you got like a weird, like preconceived notion in your mind. You don't respect stats. I just don't know what it is. So I know I don't get mad.
It's rage bait.
It's clearly, yo.
That's all it is. Yo.
He's trying to make a name for himself. He got people to read
that article, and now he can go to his manager and say, "Hey, I got 75,000 people to read this in 2 minutes.
There you go.
Let me get another story."
There you go.
It's rage bait. That's ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous headline I've ever seen in my life. It's stupid.
It's nothing factual.
It's nonsensical. It's rage bait.
Because you could talk about the playoffs stuff. Because one of his things was one of the most overrated, basically phony MVPs. Like, that's a regular season award. Since he's been in the league, first of all, he has like the best touchdown to interception ratio since he's been in the league.
Yeah.
Also, he has like the third or fourth most wins since he's been in the league.
Yeah.
He's led the league in touchdown passes before. Had one of the top 4 quarterback ratings of all time.
Yeah.
Yo.
Let me say it again. He won like 73% of his games. So there's nothing factual to back it up that he can't, like, he's not like.
And that's when you know it's rage bait.
Playoffs is one thing.
Yeah,
Nobody, Dan Marino made the one Super Bowl. We don't hear this type of stuff, yo.
Yeah.
John Elway, and you got to give John Elway when we was kids. I remember the talk when we was young. These, older guys would talk about, but he hasn't won when we was really young. And then eventually he didn't win his until his last 2 years, back to back. We hope that ain't the case. Please, Lord, please. Let that be Lamar's 28 though. Y'all gotta chill, yo.
Relax, man.
Now I know John Elway made it to a bunch of Super Bowls, but he was losing. He was getting killed in them joints.
So was Peyton Manning.
So it's like, y'all gotta relax, yo. Like, listen, it's clearly rage. So that's why I didn't get overly, like, some people get more mad. But I think it was, I looked at, a lot of people actually was like, they just knew what it was.
Yeah.
It was actually really solid responses across the board.
Everybody was like, stupid.
I was like,
I hope your manager fire you now.
Respectfully. Let him keep his little job, man. Like,
disgusting.
It's tough out here. Like,
I don't want to put that on you. It's very hard out here.
I'll say this, though. Somebody have at least like 2 photos. I was like, I know a Josh Allen fan when I see one, yo. That's all I'm saying, yo. I know a Josh. Because why, yo? Come on, yo, stop it, yo. The rage and the trolling is just like, it is what it is. Lamar ain't worried about
doing unreal stuff. My man is doing single-digit interceptions. Last year he threw 4. He got what, 1 this year?
1 this year, yo. 15
touchdowns. And you gotta think, last year it was still 43
one of the top in the league in passing touchdowns still too. Like he's
and that one he and it's still a pick, but he was getting like pressured on that pick crazy and threw it to somebody he trusted and it just didn't work out. It's not like he just that one he was in there and just made a crazy throw, yo. So it's like,
listen,
let's chill out, yo. It's funny. Bait, I actually thought it was
rage like, bait don't work for me, man. Respectfully, but the temp is there. And there's people that are commenting, and again, my bad for saying I hope you lose your job. I just got a little mad there. I got a little emotional.
We in a recession. Not even about what you said, but I'm saying we in a recession. That's why people pulling tricks like this right now.
All the things you can try to do to get that bonus.
He trying to feed
it's around family. Christmas time too. You trying to get that bonus.
Oh yeah, you need a little quick
holiday time coming up. Your son want that PS6. That ain't even coming out.
Y'all know I'm a Knicks fan. They got a thing called Knicks for Clicks, where people just say, you seen it all over ESPN and stuff at times. You're like, what is this? Why is they even saying this about the Knicks? For what?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Knicks fans know what Knicks for Clicks are. Yo.
Yeah.
They use Lamar's name for it. It's, they knew what it would do. But I salute to the Ravens fans because as a collective, I just seen a lot of people just yawn at it. Like, these guys, man, we know what you're doing.
Let's keep winning games.
It's been so great.
Let's keep winning games.
It's like clearly you just have like your own opinion.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not even ready to argue with you, bro.
Yeah. Well, one last thing before we get into that game, I have to say I told all the rookies, yo, give them time, yo.
You really did.
They cooking, yo.
They all cooking.
Boy Malachi, back-to-back weeks.
Yeah. He's locked in.
And he almost got one week 1 against Josh Allen. Remember, that's the one he wanted. He said it in the before camp started.
And that was a good play,
and you
too.
Want to know something crazy?
So
I said Malachi was going to catch another one in the last episode in the pre-show because I'm like, he's going to get comfortable now because he caught that one.
He came
now he's starting to really get crazy.
I'm just saying.
He'll get another one
that last one was ask. That's
all
Even
I'm
how
saying.
he explained it. Cut across.
See how he explained it when he said it?
Yes.
I love his explanation. He was like,
and his smug look too. It was a quarter smug look.
He threw that ball kind of late. You know what I mean?
I saw his head turn.
I broke on it.
He said he threw it. He said when I saw his shoulder turn, I knew it was going, man.
I like that.
Boy, let's go.
I like it.
Yeah, McCarthy, he was out there. Man. Nasty rookie throws, bro.
Oh, man.
He threw like 3 picks, right?
Listen, I'm going to give him a little bit of credit.
Called back.
Because he didn't do no stuff in the short. He really tried to throw like 5. But it wasn't like little. He was trying. You know how sometimes you just say, "Oh, this guy don't know what are you doing at all." It was still, "What are you doing?" But he was trying to test some big plays.
Come on, man. That first drive.
I got a little bit of respect for that. Yo.
That first drive had me.
Yeah,
like,
and that's why he felt like he'd get it off. It just didn't work.
Kyle Hamilton was in his face one time. He threw a beautiful ball in the out route. I was like, "Damn, he got that in him."
Yeah, you could tell.
Then it was over.
They attacked Marlon like 3 or 4 times.
Come on, man. Marlon was donezo.
But
did he hurt his hand in the beginning of the game, or was it like?
I feel like he did because I think he had that cast
he had
on.
Like a wrap on it, and then he just stopped.
I think it was on that big play. I think he hurt himself on that big play when they threw the fade route on him. Got cooked on that fade route. I think he came down wrong.
Somebody might have stepped on his hand or something.
He might
like,
just fell on
football crazy.
Something wrong happened. Football is wild. You could have landed wrong, broke both his fingers. There's something with his fingers.
He played
like
with
2
it.
of his fingers is broke.
He played with it though, so and got a pick.
Yeah,
got a pick
with the cast on. I gotta give him love for that to the homie that was hitting us up in the comments. Your boy was that's hard.
Yeah.
Being able to catch the pick with the cast on. Yeah, he was playing football,
especially after we having no picks at one point.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so that was definitely tough. But yeah, salute to Malachi. He's looking special. Like
I just like we harped on it a lot last episode.
Mike Green had the great tackle last week too. So you're right about the rookies.
I just like that the defense in general just looks aggressive. You feel me? Like everybody trying to play football now, yo.
You look at this rookie class, yo.
They're doing good, man.
This might be a very special, even in the special teams, yo. They don't want to.
Wester is nice.
They be trying not to kick it to him, yo.
No,
the Bears game was the most. They really didn't kick it to him during the Bears game.
And you know, Wester is a crash out because, like, on one of the joints, he broke it and he got smacked and got up.
He was mad because
the Vikings.
I'm like, yo, he not whining about that hit.
One time, no, I think that might have been one when he was a little upset because
he got rocked.
I think he figured he could have if he would have got past him.
Cut a little more.
Yeah, I think he was a little like
the last guy he had to beat.
But still thinking about it like that instead of being like,
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he a real goon.
He took that Pat White level hit on the sideline though. I was like, no. I thought he was down. Though. That was a big man that hit him. That was a huge dude that hit him hard.
Dog right there.
You know he's got some specialness to him when not just me, but you can hear another Ravens fan or two when the ball about to get kicked like, oh, Wester. I'm like, oh, that's different when people looking for it. Yo, the phones come out and stuff.
Hill got hurt on that first kickoff, and then he came in there to replace him because it was originally Hill and Keaton Mitchell back
I like Wester back there for the kickoff.
Keep him back.
When I saw him in the kickoff, I was pumped.
Him and Keaton is great.
Pumped.
Come on.
Him and Keaton could really be like the greatest. Like
if he was able to practice with him this week, he might do something next week. Might have a Jermaine Lewis situation happen.
Tyler Loop, rookie. Yeah. He missed the field goal, but it was a deep one. He's, I think, he's made 100%. Everything under 50.
Two joints this whole season. Yeah,
he's killing it.
Oh yeah,
and I've been hearing.
You gotta base it on percentages with them.
Yeah, the only reason I was a little disappointed because I've seen how far he can kick.
Yeah,
so that was in range, and he was in the dome. That's the only reason.
He's still a rookie.
But he gonna correct something. That's what he gonna do. Yeah. He's really good. So
his kickoffs have been great. That's what we was having the issue with earlier.
Yes.
That's what changed.
Yes.
Salute to our special teams coach that helped them or whoever helped them. Because he changed that.
Stout's not a rookie. He was talking about rookies, but Stout is...
punt game. Punt game.
One of the best punters in the league, yo.
When I don't mention your name no more, that's how I know you balling out now. Like, because the punts was crazy last week.
Helicopter ball thing he doing where it's just stopping.
And then he getting it on the sideline with the deep balls.
He's in the zone.
Pause.
He's in his zone. I heard you, but he's he's in the zone, bro. So let's get into this game, man. Let's get into this.
Let's do it.
Man.
It's on you this time. I had the last one.
So, Ravens Browns. I think it's a convincing win. Obviously, like with the defense and everything, but I think it starts off weird. Like, I don't think the score is going to be like overly high, but it's going to be annoying until we get it together. Okay. Because I personally didn't like a lot of the offensive play calling early in the game last week, so I'm thinking something like we don't score a lot in the first quarter, maybe, and I'm gonna say we score like 28 points and they score like 10. And it's gonna be a defensive game, clearly. I think I always say it too. Teddy B, and I want Malachi to do something historical. Catch one more pick, yo. You know what I mean? As far as offensive pieces, if they give Keaton Mitchell the ball, he could be a game changer, like we were saying before. And obviously, Lamar has just a surgical performance per usual. Because know what's going to make people upset this season? He's not doing all the extra pocket scrambles and sprinting and stuff, but he's still more accurate than everybody. So it's like...
That last game was just a game management.
Yeah.
That's what we be talking about.
I love it, yo.
Not to compare, but like just to talk about it, because that was the difference a little bit, especially in the duration of the game, was... my fault. The divisional game last year, Josh Allen didn't overall, like when Lamar was clicked in, he was playing better than him. Josh Allen just didn't make any mistakes. He said, "Yo, if I don't, they already put themselves in a hole. Just don't do anything to lose the game."
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes you just gotta have games like that, yo. So my bad. I just wanted to say that. Like that last game wasn't a crazy numbers game. It was literally just do what we gotta do. We want to get more points, but don't try to do too much. We in control once they got control. Yeah. And let's keep control of the game.
Yeah. And the defense being
and they trusted the defense.
Yeah, defense felt bend don't break. Bend don't break is back.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go 28-10 again. You got that next.
So this week it's a weird, it's in Cleveland. I think they've lost like 3 out of the last 4 in Cleveland or something weird like that. Remember the last year's game?
It gets weird.
Oh my gosh,
Divisional games.
Winston, oh my gosh. So I already think they cooked them earlier this year, and that game was a little closer to a degree than it wound up being. But I don't feel like they do like something crazy like that again because it's one in a year. And normally they play each other tough, and they play them tougher in Cleveland. But the keys, other than getting to a couple of individual players, keys this week, Quinshon Judkins has been playing very well. And the Ravens' run defense was atrocious earlier, but everything's been getting better. Keep him at bay. They have a rookie quarterback. Like we said with last week's quarterback, he's not a rookie, but essentially a rookie. It was only his 4th start. Historically, rookie quarterbacks do not play well against Baltimore.
It's just a fact.
They don't, yo.
It's a fact.
So this should be no different. I like the fact that Dylan Gabriel's not great. I don't think he's going to be here very long in the Browns or whatever. No. But as of right now, he's very quick with his release. He's very accurate. He could be a little deceptive with some stuff, but there should be no problem, especially now that they're putting their hands up.
Yes.
They got big guys on that line.
Too.
That little dude, I expect at least 5 batted passes. Yeah. I know that's a high number, but I think that's very attainable.
No, especially if they put up the pressure like last week. Yeah. For sure, that's possible.
And stature of quarterback.
Yes, bro. He's listed at 5'11", yo. Come on, man.
Oh, somebody.
There's a little guy.
Come on, man.
Keep your hands up.
Keep your hands up this week.
Roquan, go get him.
Yeah. Kyle's too. If Kyle get back there, Kyle's
Kyle.
They say Kyle's 6'4". He look about 6'6", yo. If he get close to him, yo, he can't see, yo.
Yeah. That's right.
CJ and Travis, he can't see, yo.
Don't hesitate, try to spin out of it, fumble.
Yeah. So control the run game, and you should be able to control the game. It don't have to necessarily be a blowout, but control the game. And just get the run game, because remember they completely stuffed the run game.
Yeah.
Get that run game moving, learn, watch. I know they watch film and do that. If they could just run very solidly, if they can get it to 100 yards rushing, about 120 between whoever all people run. I don't even think the number got to be crazy.
We got the dub.
I think it should be a relatively easy, tough, what we call a tough test in boxing, test dub. You feel me?
Jamel Herring and Shakur Stevenson-esque.
Yeah, exactly. On offense, actually, I think this week, yo, because I think they had the Jets ran it back twice on returns against Cleveland, yo. If I'm not mistaken, yo, last week.
Oh,
I think
LeJohntay?
Wester or
Young Keaton.
Keaton gets one this week.
I would like to see that. That would make
So
me
that's
happy.
I'm gonna put two people together. One or the other, I'm gonna say gets one return this week. Even if it's not a full-fledged touchdown, but something past the 50.
Okay.
Well past the 50. But I'm gonna put it in the atmosphere to get a return. And on just straight defense, since I'm not gonna do an offense with that because that's putting points on the board. I'm gonna go with. I do Malachi so often, so I'm gonna take it easy. I just think Kyle going strip sack.
He looking like
smag
a
some
defensive
back
player.
down.
2-3 sacks, something crazy like that.
Yeah. Just overly disruptive, yo, across the board, stopping some runs, all type of stuff. I think he just goes crazy this week because he been balling, but I think he gonna have a crazy week. And offensive line. They've actually done a relatively decent job with what's the defensive that boy, yo, Myles Garrett. They actually do a relatively just don't let this because we seen a 5-sack game this week. Yeah. Y'all could just do solid on there. They got a really good front overall. That's why they could be real disruptive and they're very aggressive. That's why you can beat them down the field. But yes, offensive line. I just want to say put an emphasis on that. Guys, don't fold this week.
Yeah.
And should be able to get out. My bad. I was long-winded. My score is 27-17.
Okay.
27-17.
I like it.
I want to say 20, but I'll say 17.
Gotcha.
Because nobody's been scoring 20 lately.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good prediction.
So I'll give it to y'all. This is, again, my predictions alone. To me personally, I do think the Vikings defense is a little bit better than what most people anticipate. That's why they were able to kind of stop us in those fronts. Van Ginkel and all them guys, they was going in.
And a great defensive coach.
Guys was going in. The defensive coordinator as well.
Yeah.
Brian Flores. Salute to them down there. So, this game, when we first played the Browns earlier this year, this is a different defense that y'all played against. So, I do think the defense is definitely going to go crazy on them this year. Like you said, historically, we destroy rookie quarterbacks. I am in no way, trying to disrespect this man, but I have no belief in Dylan Gabriel coming into his home field playing against the Ravens. He might even get pulled in this game. I think it's going to be actually bad. Yeah. We might see Shador this game. So
we got to root against Shador.
You know what I mean? He starts off early. I think we give him problems early.
I hate to interrupt you, but if we blowing him out, and Shador getting there, I want him to throw like one touchdown.
Just want to see it. I just want
just one, yo.
I do want to see it live.
Yo, just because he hasn't got to play all season.
But I want to see it live.
45 to
Jerry
10.
or something.
That's the only way.
Shador got one at the end of the game. I need to see that. That would be
48-17. But yeah, so the defense is stepping up big. I'm gonna either have him making rookie throws, how McCarthy did last week, throwing some stupid airhead throw out there, and like you said, Malachi's back there to get that bad boy, or he ends up fumbling trying to do too much in the backfield.
Yeah, don't try too much.
So get that ball out of there. That's what they should be telling you in Cleveland if you're not getting that ball out of there. Get that ball out of there. So for me on the offensive side of the ball, the keys to the game. It's definitely going to be big Tez Walker. Touchdown Tez Walker is coming back this week. We're going to get 2 out of him this week. Actually, we're going to get 2 out of Tez Walker. 1 in the red zone and then a deep ball from Tez.
I like that.
I'm liking the way the run game look in the combo. If we can put the combo together and we see Keaton out there, and then we might see Ali as well. Ali is a deceptive running back that we don't talk about much either.
Yeah, for sure. He's
I'm sure. I don't know if he's active this game or not with Hill being out.
Assume, because I don't think he's injured.
Yeah. So if he's coming in, he could be another sneaky back that actually gets in there and makes some plays as well. So with that being said, special teams plays like it's been playing. Salute to Luke. Man, Luke, bro.
Shout out Luke.
Salute to Luke.
And Stout, man. Both of the legs.
Stout as well.
Yeah.
Man, 11. Man. We was talking about it during the game. Me and Mike was talking about it. We was like, yo, why is he punting so good?
Yo,
amazing.
Just to real quick, yo.
Getting us out of sticky red zone.
They was within the 10 on one of them. He pinned them at the 35.
Like, bro,
beautiful sideline joint, yo. Yeah, Stout. You must have heard us too, yo. But to get into it, on my, I guess, prediction of scores, I'm gonna go a little bit higher on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and say 30. We put up 30 on them. So it's 30, 35 actually. I do like that 17 score. I see them scoring the tutty with Ken Quinshawn, however you say it, Judkins. I got him scoring at least one. That's the same thing I said about Aaron Jones. They getting at least 1 or 2 on us. I just got it happening early on. We got to get our feet set. But it doesn't do anything. And then we'll get a random Jerry Jeudy touchdown or something stupid in the late part of the game. But yeah, 35-17. I like that.
Dylan gets his 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Or Shador.
Probably going to be Shador.
I ain't going to lie, yo. As long as we get the dub, Shador can score 1, yo. I want to see, because, y'all got all this media stuff. Yo, the Browns are the worst franchise. Bro, why wouldn't y'all sell tickets, yo? Y'all lose it anyway. Why? I just, from a business standpoint, I don't understand.
They're still putting the humbling on my man.
But, at this point, though, all right, we trash. We went through all the quarterbacks. Why not? Yo, we sorry either
But
way.
I did see Shador's brother roasting him because he got a hand tattoo, I think, this past week or maybe sometime recently. So maybe a little off on his game.
Who knows,
throw
man.
another pick.
Man, we appreciate y'all, though, man.
So
we be
much,
back
man.
for the post-game show, man.
Thank you. I love